saying that, oh, the apology was forced. And he's still guilty. You know, he passed a lot of the tests. We're going to get into all that. But shout out to the moderators, the channel members, the patrons, the people that support the content, even when I'm not even live, when they donate. I appreciate that. All right. All right. Let's see who's here. Hold on. Let's see who's here. Two Five Kid, Vern 85, Chris G, Sydney, Kenneth, Studio Mansion, Cough, 2 times, Kenneth, Brian, Matthew, Kiara, Carly, Sarah, Travis. Let's see, Rodney, Pretty Woman in Classic Cars. Let's see, Joe 30, Gemini, what's up? We're gonna get into this. There's another topic I wanted to address. What's good, Samurai? There's another topic I wanted to address. And this could all tie in together because for some reason, for some strange reason, there's a lot of melanated women. No, not a lot. It's some that want to tell everybody that will listen that they no longer are interested in melanated men. And there was this female that went viral because she's did this divestment manifesto where she's talking about how she doesn't date melanated men and she dates high-valued Caucasian men. But when you go to her page, you find out that she's a single mother of a biracial child, and the only type of Caucasian men she posts on her page are wiggers, okay? Because they know what they're saying is BS, and they can spew this nonsense, but at the end of the day, you're going to date whatever wants you. I'm telling you, there's a lot of mentally unstable women out here, especially women like this, okay? Who I thought was a Skripper. I'm not 100% certain. But females like this will try to ruin you if you don't want to be with them anymore. And that's what it seemed like. It looks like a classic case of rejection. Your son is being abused, but you don't notice it. Something is seriously wrong with melanated women. You're writing manifestos about how you don't want to date them as if we give a shit. There's plenty of women out here. Hey, melanated women, this is a news flash. You're not the only women out here. You're really not. So when you get on here and you coon, which is exactly what it is, and try to prop up another race of people and disrespect the men of your race, you don't have anybody to have your back. Nobody is going to have your back. Nobody's going to have your back. Not Caucasian men, not Asian men, not Hispanic men. None of them are going to have your back. So it doesn't matter if you don't prefer black men. Just don't come to them when you get a reality check and your whole, your small mind realizes that no other race of men is going to put you on a pedestal. None of them. Other than your own. You can believe this BS that you see in these movies and TV shows. At the end of the day, Olivia Pope was still a side piece. Okay? All these fake ass she was an ex-Skripper. I read somewhere where she was with. Anyway, make sure y'all like the stream, man. I want to tell you this, and I want y'all to listen to me. especially the women I'm talking to. There's no other race of men that got you, that's going to support you than the men of your own race. This is why I don't get on here and disrespect and claim I'm no longer dating black women, because I would look crazy. I would look like a buffoon. I can't rely on Caucasian women to support me. I can't rely on Caucasian women to understand me as a black man. So why would I even put myself in a situation where I'm just saying I don't want nothing to do with black women. I want them away from me. They're this, they're that. Who am I going to rely on? Now, you can claim you're pro-woman, but we all know most of y'all can't stand each other. I think you have a lot of these lesbians, these women that want to date other women. They will act like they're pro-woman when they're really just pro sleeping with women. They're pro sleeping with women. And they carry this hatred for men, for black men, because they want to be one. They want to be one. They feel like their life is a disappointment because they're black and female. How about you get some psychological help? A lot of these females need psychological help. They don't need the internet. They get on here and they spew this nonsense. Like some Caucasian man, some blonde-haired, blue-eyed Caucasian man is just going to come into their life and it's just going to change everything. When you're a single mother, you don't have the options you think you do. I don't care what your degree is. Once again, you're relying on your feminist teachings to basically teach you, that not teach you, but to say, hey, if you get an education, there's going to be plenty of men that's going to want you. That's not true. Most of these rich and successful men date airheads. They don't care about your education. You're the only one who cares about it. Rich men don't have time to care about your degrees. They don't care what college you went to unless they're looking to marry you and they want to marry a woman that is accomplished, but you're not a white woman. Most white men are always going to choose the women of their race. I don't care how much you heifers uplift them. It's pathetic when I see you heifers get on this platform and you try to elevate another race of men. You look sick. You look like you're sick in the head when you do that. I've made a video series on a young lady that lost her life at allegedly the hands of a Caucasian man. And no one in the police department didn't even care. But she had a preference, I believe, for a Caucasian man. She probably bought into she probably bought into, let's say the feminism, but she probably bought into a bit of the narrative of, wanting to date out and expand options and all that. Doesn't make her a bad person. Just she wants to date out, right? She wants to do something different, which is fine. But there's a difference between doing that and then you have these women who see these situations happen to females like that, and then they still want to get their happy asses online and try to elevate another race of people. When you have to understand that people are different. Not everybody is the same. Okay? People should be treated. I would say you have to treat people on an individual basis, because once again, you're basically saying that this group of people, I know I'm rambling, but fuck it. I can ramble. It's my live stream. When you have a community of people and you're saying, I don't want to deal with the men of that community, I want to deal with the men of another community, you're going into somebody else's sandbox. Okay? You're going into somebody else's world. And when you go into somebody else's world, you're not going to be treated the way you think you're going to be treated. When you get on here and you post these manifestos and you get on here, you look crazy. You look psychotic. You look like you didn't have a father in your life. And the fact that you're raising a child, whether it be mixed or not, what happens if that child doesn't date a black woman? Are you going to lose your mind? Listen, hey, black women, it don't matter how many Brads you date. You still are going to have mixed kids that are going to be considered black. Okay? And people want to call black men the sellouts and the coons. You got, these pro-blacks or, these guys that like to attack black men for dating out. What do you say about these women who write divestment manifestos about their hatred? Y'all ain't got smoke for them? And the reason why I'm saying this is because this all goes together. This all goes together. Trust me. With FTNBae. Ex-Skripper, OnlyFans model. Let me get to the post here. I have the post up here. This female loves the drama. On her Instagram, it says justice for Wes, but what about getting that child away from her? You know what's crazy to me? I don't even think that child knows who has abused them because of who the child's mother is. That child probably doesn't even know who's abused them because these women prioritize having a man instead of putting the right type of people around their children. These single mothers put their children in a lot of danger, but nobody wants to say anything. People want to give these single mothers an excuse. I don't give them an excuse. You want to have full custody, you have to take responsibility for your child if something goes wrong. You're not going to get a pass. You're not. But people want to give these women passes. Shout out to Mark Stewart. People want to give these single mothers a pass. I'm not giving them no pass. You wanted full custody. So you want the responsibility of raising those children. But these women are so obsessed with having a man that they will bring just anybody around their child to where the child don't even know who's abused them and end up pointing the finger at the wrong person. And we have to really look at that, man, because these women are dangerous. They love to talk about how, you know what's crazy? They say male content creators are dangerous. No, you heifers raising children are dangerous. To the point to where you don't even know who's abusing your child. Because you're bringing all types of people around them, and then you want to point the finger at somebody that you were with that's no longer with you, and you're in your feelings, and you're pointing the finger at the wrong guy, and you refuse to admit that you're wrong. And you're trying to ruin this guy's reputation and life for what? You didn't just get it wrong. You got it all the way wrong. And your son, and then she wants to blame her son. This is what, a 3-4-year-old? This is how pathetic FTNBae is. This is a pathetic female. Just pathetic. Look at this. If y'all can see it. It says justice. It says justice for Wes. Justice. Yeah, let's get Wes out of that house and with somebody else that can actually take care of them. Because you're not doing it. This is what you're doing. You're on Twitter, going on Twitter rants. Police ain't Instagram. They use their brains and heads and think logically. Are you thinking logically? And you got all these people saying you need to handle this privately. You got all these people, especially women, who probably do the same thing she does, bringing a whole bunch of men around their children. Talking about, you need to handle this privately. No, she needs to publicly apologize to this man like she did. Instead of her trying to deny everything and point the finger at him, she needs to understand that there's a way of finding out what happened. All you have to do is get the child examined, get a professional to look at them. But she enjoys the attention that she gets from it, so she's trying to continue this. With this, look at that, a whole new investigation, a whole new okay. Let's go back. Okay, where's the video? This is her apologizing. Okay.
This text, my son told the truth, and that's it. That's all she wrote. But yeah, I feel bad, and it's not fair what happened to him. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's not fair, and I'm really, really genuinely sorry about that.
Yeah, I'm sure you are, because you know that guy didn't do nothing to that child. Now, could we find out down the line that maybe there was something that happened? I don't know, but I can only go off of what we know so far. The guy took a lie detector test. I am sure they asked him questions, which is funny how you have women still splaining in the comment section. What is wrong with you, melanated women? Still trying to give her an out. There is no out. She basically lied on the guy. He took a lie detector test and passed it. That's why she's sorry. But sorry can't fix this guy's reputation. This guy's reputation is screwed, man. Like, he's never going to be able to really recover from this. That's why he's now suing her.
I am. So, that's why I'm going to come on Instagram Live, and I'm going to be honest, and I'm going to say that I'm sorry to him. His pants, so he just said whatever. So he just made it up. So
she's talking about her son, a toddler, basically, is making things up, blaming the son. No, you should blame yourself. You should be more watchful of your children instead of focusing on living your life, right?
I'm going to publicly apologize and say that, you know, he finally took a lie detector test. It took a while. It did have to take so long. Like, I never was trying to ruin his career or trying to get clout or nothing. I just believed my son. I really believed him. And I just was going to do whatever I could for my son. Like, I was going to slide for my son, however that means. And you know, he dealt with it in his own ways. But finally, we came to an understanding and agreement, and he decided to take the test, and he did it. And it's done. It's over with. He passed his test. My son told the truth. And
no, it's not really over, but we'll get to that.
Look, y'all, at the end of the day, I ain't gonna lie to y'all. I forgive her. I forgive her. You feel me? I don't know. I got a forgiving heart. It did. Like, my kids, my family went through a lot. My team, all that, like, we went through a lot going through this situation. I just always want to show my innocence, you know? And a lot of people bashing her and stuff. Like, I ain't really into bashing it. I don't know. It's just like my heart different, but my blessings is like, it's like my blessings always come. You get blessed, and my blessings ain't stopped. So I love y'all.
You see, we as black men, we always have to, us and men in general, we have to be understanding. You know, we have to be understanding. We have to be able to not be upset when these women make up things. Again, you have these heifers writing divestment manifestos about how bad black men are, but you have this woman here, this queen, who literally tried to ruin this man's life and career over what she claims her son said. But I I just think that this is a person that spiritually is broken. I'm talking about this woman, spiritually broken, and she knows nothing but chaos. She knows nothing but chaos. And this apology is not genuine whatsoever because she's back on social media with her bullshit. As you can see here, see if y'all can see that. This is what us as melanated men, we got to go through. Right? This is her. Right? I have a whole new case and investigation going on with the real truth, and it ain't got nothing to do with screws. I can't wait till this is legally over. I'll let Buddy try to save his face for now, but we'll see what happens in the new investigation. I'm gonna move on. I'm gonna move on silence. But F that guilty B, he know he effing did. I got audio of this man crying to me on the phone yesterday about how good my heart is and he missed me. Please. Is that what you wanted? You wanted him to call you, right? You wanted him to say he's sorry and all this. This is what these women want, man. They want these guys on their knees. They want these guys, they want to make these guys suffer, man. Sometimes some box just ain't worth it, man. Some women just sexually, they're just not worth it. It's just not worth it, man. Now she claims she has another investigation. Well, they better be investigating you as a mother because you're a horrible mother. Okay? Your son is getting abused and you don't even know by who. And now she's on here saying she's launched a new campaign. You're an attention-seeking liar. I don't trust anything that's coming from her whatsoever. I don't trust females like this. Females like don't even know what's going on with their children. I don't trust. Listen, with this FTNBae thing, she's not a trustworthy person whatsoever. She's not. How are you going to accuse this man of harming your son? Then he takes a lie detector test. He passed a lie detector test. Now you want to say you want to apologize for that. But now you want to say, no, I'm not going to apologize. He did it. This is what social media pressure does to people. She cares so much about the perception of herself, not her child. You should get your ass off of social media instead of worrying about what people are saying about you. You need to concern yourself about protecting your son. So no harm is coming to your son, but you don't care about your son. You're just another Skripper OnlyFans model chasing rappers. You don't care anything about your children. You're selfish. You're grimy. You're disgusting. You're a disgusting human being. You can get on Twitter and you can tweet all you want to, but there's nothing good about you at all. There's nothing good about you at all. Nothing good about you at all. You're a disgusting human being. You want to ruin a man's life. Why? Because he don't want to be with you. He's screwing some other woman. Why don't you try being a mother? And if you don't want to be a mother, give away child custody to somebody else. It's disgusting females like this, which is why a lot of these guys are not marrying you, don't even want relationships with you, and don't even want to claim you. You're too busy trying to be social media famous. That's all you care about, is being social media famous. You don't care anything about the welfare of your child. Because if you cared about the welfare of your child, you'd get off social media talking about you're launching new investigations. How about CPS launch an investigation on you? This child needs to be taken out of her home immediately. Immediately. You're not a good mother. If you were a good mother, you wouldn't have to worry about your son being abused by your boyfriend. Allegedly. You care more about chasing these goofy, dysfunctional rappers than you do about taking care of home, which is why you're going to just be a woman who floats. You're going to float from one guy to the next and bringing your children around these men too, to the point to where you have to accuse them of this stuff. You wouldn't have to accuse anybody of anything if you would take more care of your children and be mindful of who you have around your children. But because you're the type of woman that, you know, men like to sleep with, but they don't stay with very long, is due to who you are, your energy, right? So your energy is going to invite other types of energies around you. And unfortunately for your son, he has to grow up with somebody like you as their mother. You're a horrible human being. Once again, I hope CPS does an investigation on you. Somebody, where's the father of the child? I mean, does she even know where he is? They need to go and step in there and take over for custody of the child, because clearly this woman, instead of her getting off social media and taking care of things, she wants to win over Instagram and she wants to win over social media by being the mother that fights for her child. Well, your child is getting abused by somebody. Just may have pointed the finger at the wrong guy. That is a mistake on you. You can try to point the finger. You can try to blame everybody else. But at the end of the day, you're to blame for that. You're the horrible mother here. You're somebody that should not have custody. You should not have custody of this young man. But unfortunately, these courts give custody to people who do not deserve it. Unfortunately. They always want to put the children with the mother because they know that woman is going, you know, because I guess because she's because she's a nurturer. A lot of these women were nurturers. They don't nurture anything. They're just selfish, and they are mentally children themselves. This woman is a detriment to herself. This woman is a detriment to anybody else around her. And she should not be taken seriously anymore. She needs to go get her son help. She needs to go find out what's really going on with him. And she needs to stop bringing men around that child. Because I think she realized that she has messed up. And she realized this falls on her shoulders. And she can't take it. But that's what happens when you're a mother, when you're a parent. You wanted the responsibility, so you should be able to deal with it. Being a mother is not easy. Being a father is not easy. That's why you need to share the parenting of your child instead of being greedy and selfish and wanting the child to yourself. Because you really think in your small, mentally unstable mind that you're going to go out there and find somebody else that is good, that's good, you can make a family with. That's not going to happen. You're crazy. You're delusional. A lot of you Western women are so delusional. You're wrapped up in your own world that you don't see that you're a detriment to everybody around you. That's why you will never be married. That's why a lot of you heifers is going to be single, you know, probably for the majority of your adult life. You're going to be that older woman that's going to wonder where all the good men at. Your children are going to hate you because of the way you raised them. Hold on. Let's see. Is there some buffering going on? Seeing buffering on the other screen. Let me go. Oh, yeah. Okay. Hold on a second, people. All right. I just think that her baby daddy's in jail. He probably is in jail. Listen, man, we as men, man, we gotta treat these women the way they treat themselves, you know? If a woman doesn't feel good about herself, then don't ever feel good about dating her. You know, we got to be out here making examples, man, because, again, you know, these women will blame everybody else for why they can't find a man when really they can't find a man because they're just not good people. And there's something going on with them psychologically. This woman lied on her own ex-boyfriend. Why? Is it because he had moved on to somebody else? Because it just really doesn't make a whole lot of sense. Shout out to everybody that's here, man. Shout out to Chuzzy.
I wouldn't be surprised if she was the reason her baby daddy is currently in jail.
I wouldn't be surprised either, man. I wouldn't, you know what? I wouldn't be surprised either, man. She's just drama, man. Just her energy is just it's all about me type energy, man. It's crazy. Why am I seeing buffering here, man? What's going on here? Go back. All right. Really no issues. But yeah, we there's a lot of people who are seeing what's going on here, which is fine. I just think that there's a lot of women like this and they don't really care too much about themselves or anybody else. I mean, look at this. Look at this Twitter rant. Like, seriously. You wouldn't have to go on this Twitter rant. Hold on a second. Hold up. Let me see. We got a shout out to Dion Covington with the 20 on Cash App. He says, thanks for being a voice. Appreciate that, man. All right, I think that's... Yeah, man. I'm saying buffer. Make sure y'all like the stream, man. This is what's going on here. You wouldn't have to be in this situation if you would just take the fact that you were wrong, but these women are never wrong. These women are never wrong. And because these women are never wrong, they are willing to make a fool of themselves. This woman is making a fool of herself just to prove that she's not wrong. Because she can't take rejection. They love to talk about how us as men are the ones that can't take rejection. I think she's the one that can't take rejection. All right. Now, I want to show y'all a video. I want to show y'all a video that I came across. I want to show you how mentally unstable these Western women are.
Rugged. It's reliable. Subaru is a 7-time most trusted brand winner.
All right. I'm going to show y'all this video, man. I'm telling you, man, I think this has a lot to do with rejection, man. These women cannot take rejection. Let's see. This woman bleached up her now ex-boyfriend's clothes because he didn't want to be with her anymore. But they claim men cannot take rejection. Now, I think a lot of you heifers can't take rejection. And you get violent. You like to get violent when you don't get your way. It's a 3-minute video. All right, let's take a look at this video here.
Can I get my own shit?
No, my stuff.
Man, look, what the that's stupid. That's dumb. I could get my own.
You dumb. No, you can't touch nothing in my motherfucking house.
See what I'm saying?
You can't go in my room. Don't go in my room.
How much?
What have I told you dudes about living off women? Stop living in women's houses. Because what happens is when y'all break up, she's not only is she going to kick you out, but she's going to try to destroy your property because all your stuff is there. And by the way, if you're going to break up with a chick, you need to go ahead and pack your stuff up so and have that stuff, somewhere, get at least most of the stuff that you really want, right? Because this is what's going to happen, man. These heifers are going to get mad.
Said he don't want to be with her.
And you can tell this dude must mean a whole lot to her for her to get this mad.
Said he don't want to be with her no more, and she just
Yeah, whatever.
just mad because the nigga don't want to be with her.
I don't care about all that no.
Oh man, she drove. See what I'm saying? Now you couldn't.
Yeah, because what is for what is for what is for
I don't know. That's your money.
all right, well, yeah, I bought it and I took it.
She bought the Jordans. She bought the Jordans. And she tearing them. She paid for them and she destroying them. Like he can't go get another woman to buy him some Jordans. Like that ain't no big deal. He can go get him another woman that can go buy him some clothes and some Jordans. What is that gonna do? Like he ain't got another woman he about to go see right now that can go give him some money.
I'm gonna do it for you.
Stupid ass man.
No, you stupid.
All right.
Stupid.
Son,
Acting like you ain't do nothing. You want to be
what
with
the?
the
All I said was I didn't want to be with you. Now you want to cut
look
the.
good in him. Look good in him.
Man, that's dumb. Man, what the? Say, bro, can I get the rest of my things right?
No,
Because you
don't
really.
go nowhere in my
Not trying to. I'm not. See what I'm saying? I'm aggressive. It's her.
Don't go nowhere.
It's Dawn. It's her.
Don't go nowhere in my
It's her. All right.
what?
All right. All right.
It what?
All right. All right. All right.
It
All
what?
right. All right. All right, man. Whatever, bro.
The bonnet on and everything.
You got a bag? You have a
Whatever
bag?
you.
Do you have a bag or something?
I bet you this chick probably one of these chicks, right, that think that because she has a big butt, that dudes are just supposed to do what she tells them to, ain't gonna cheat, ain't gonna want another woman. But when that reality sets in, that the dude that you with can go and not only cheat on you, but he can dump you and date other women, it bothers these women, especially women like this, women who think they are really good looking and attractive. When you dump them, they're not going to take it very well, but they claim men cannot handle rejection. If she had a bunch of dudes that were knocking at her door wanting to be with her, she would not get to this point if she had that mindset, but she doesn't. A lot of these women think that the man that they choose is not supposed to want somebody else. You're not the end all be all. And yes, he wants somebody else.
Whatever you. You can go ahead. You can go ahead.
Can I get a bag?
You can go ahead. No, this is my shit.
Can I get a
You
bag?
can go ahead.
Can I get a bag?
You
to
can
put
go
my shit in
ahead.
there?
You can go ahead.
Can I get a bag to put this in?
Yeah, whatever. No. No, you can't get no bag. You can go ahead.
All right, bro. That's stupid.
Wait for
That's stupid. Though.
Now you talking about you want to eat. For what? Wasting my
You
time.
cut my hair too.
Yeah, I'm cutting all this.
That's very
Because you
clear.
wasting my time.
All because I said I ain't want to be with you, man. I said it respectfully. Because I said I ain't want to be with you. I respectfully.
He said, I don't want to be with you respectfully. She could not even respectfully break up. She said, I'm going to tear up all this because you're not supposed to dump me. Yes, you're not. And listen, a lot of these women think they're special. Okay. Like Brittany Renner. Brittany Renner thinks she's special and she's not. A lot of these heifers think they're special. You're not special because you got a manager job and you got you an associate's degree and you making some money. You got your own place. That men don't give a shit about that unless he's a broke ass dude that needs to live off of you. Those are the only men that care about that. And I think that she's hurt because she realizes that nothing that she has is keeping this guy. And the thing is, like, he wants to leave her. Like, he's like, I'm gone. I'm out of here. You can tell this woman ain't used to, like I said, depending on how attractive a guy is to a woman will depend on her reaction. She was reacting like the guy has higher value than she does. The only woman that's going to react like this is a woman who's with a man that she perceives to have higher value than what she has. This man in her eyes is a high valued man based primarily probably off of the way he looks. And because of that, you can sense all her low self-esteem.
Can I get a bag to put my shit in? Can I get a bag to put my things in?
No.
All right, man. See, you petty shit you doing. That's petty shit. You act like a little girl. You acting like a little girl. Yeah, you act like a little girl. Look at this shit. You cutting tongues on my. No, don't put a bag on my shit. Don't put a.
Back up.
All right. That's childish shit, man. That's childish shit. That's childish shit. Come on, man. That's the type of shit I gotta go through.
I'm petty.
Really? Man,
I'm petty.
all right. That's stupid. Listen, you really bleaching my coat. You really bleaching my draw because I want to be with you. See what I'm saying? That's down bad shit.
Whatever.
I bet she bought every bit of those clothes. I bet you she bought every bit of them clothes and shoes. That's why she doing that. Stop tricking off men. Stop tricking on men. Hey, ladies, stop tricking your money off on these males, man. It never really works out. They're always going to find another woman to take care of them. These women, I'll tell you, women are some of the biggest tricks. Nobody tricks more than your Americanized black female. They be tricking like a motherfucker. Like they out here tricking, they throwing money around, they taking care of dudes. Nobody tricks more than your Western woman. Your Western Afro-American woman, they be tricking the most, okay? Buying clothes and shoes, helping, lease cars and having dudes living in their house and helping them pay their child support. They do the most tricking. Is these American black females. They trick the most.
Right, man.
Whatever.
What that's doing for you, though, son? You act like that's giving you.
Exercise project.
Whatever, bro.
Get the on.
You
Want to talk about you fucking.
that ain't you mad because I want to be with you. You heard me? You drove because I want to be with you, son. Man, what the
You better watch out before she throw that bleach at his ass.
All you inner peace. All
inner peace. Before you.
Listen, this what happens, man. Y'all living off these women.
I'm saying.
Y'all got them buying your clothes and shoes because this be in the back of their mind, man. Yeah, she bought the whole wardrobe and she destroying everything she paid for. But that was her investment because she was with a high-valued man. She was with a high-valued Pookie. I'm telling you right now, man. That dude was high value. That's why she doing that. No woman that has self-worth would do that. All she would do is just kick him out the house. Okay, you want to be with somebody, then leave. Why would you do all these theatrics? What's with the theatrics? Unless you realize that all that tricking, all that giving him money to put in his pocket, buying them clothes and shoes didn't work out. See, ladies, this is where you ladies are going wrong. The majority of y'all, unfortunately, you Western Americanized, melanated women, y'all all think like this and you do this because you want to have power. You want to be able to control the situation because I guarantee you, if she wanted to leave him and he refused to leave the house and he damaged a bunch of stuff, he would be looked upon as a monster, a creep, jealous. He can't get over her. But what do you call this?
Can I get my own shit?
No, that's none of my stuff.
Man, what the that's stupid. That's dumb. I could get my own.
No, you can't touch nothing in my motherfucking
See what I'm saying?
You think you want my don't want my
How much? All this because a said he don't want to be with her no more, man. A said he don't want to be with her no more, and she just
yeah, whatever.
just mad because a don't want to be with her.
I don't care about all that no.
I'm oh man, she drove. See what I'm saying? Now you couldn't.
Yeah, because what is for what is for what is for
I don't know. That's your money.
all right, well, yeah, I bought it and I took it.
You said that's your money. You said that's your money. What she should have did was she would have said, well, I'm just going to give these to the next dude. But she destroying it because she wants to hurt him. You can never hurt him. There's going to be more women like you who are dumb enough to buy this guy clothes and shoes. Next time, he just going to pack his stuff up before he tells her he dumping her. He'll do that. You know, he'll do all the packing up the next time. Like, he going to learn his lesson next time. Y'all really think these dudes going to stay? Yeah, he's very submissive. I'm telling you, Sarah, these women love submissive males that they can push around. That's the only reason why she's able to do this.
No, you stupid.
All right.
Stupid.
Son,
Acting like you ain't doing nothing. You want to be
what
with
the?
them.
All I said was I didn't want to be with you. Now you want to cut
Look
the.
good in them. Look good in them.
Man, that's dumb. Man, what the? Say, bro, can I get the rest of my things right? Because you really.
No, my
I'm not trying to. I'm not. See what I'm saying? I'm aggressive. It's her. It's Dawn. It's her.
don't go nowhere.
It's her. All right.
It what?
All right.
All right, Bronx. Shout out to everybody. So make sure y'all like the stream, man.
It what?
All right, man. Whatever, bro.
You
got a bag? You have a bag? Do you have a bag or something? Can I get a bag?
You can go ahead.
Can I get a bag?
You can go ahead. No, this is my shit.
Can I get a
You
bag?
can go ahead.
Can I get a bag?
You
to
can
put
go
my shit in
ahead.
there?
You can go ahead.
Can I get a bag to put this in?
Yeah, whatever. No, you can't get no bag. You can go ahead.
All right, bro. That's stupid. That's stupid.
I'm telling you dudes, man, stop living off these women. It's not going to end well. She's going to be destroying all the stuff she bought you. If you don't want her destroying the stuff that she bought you, like your Jordans or whatever it is you wear, you like, I was looking forward to wearing that, this weekend to this other chick house. I was going to go to the movies. I was going to rock them with my other woman. Stop living off these women. It may seem fun. Listen, when you in your early 20s, right? Because I was there. When you're in your early 20s, you're not really taking stuff seriously. You date women that have their own. You might be up in their crib. You know what I'm saying? Riding around in their car. But you grow out of that phase when you want to have your own stuff. You want to have your own house, your own car. A lot of these guys never really grow up, man. Never really grow up.
Are you talking about you want it? For what? Wasting my
Amaja, if I do a call in, you gonna call in?
You cut my hair too.
Yeah, I'm putting all this.
That's very
Because you
clear.
wasted my time.
All this.
She said that she said that he wasted her time. How did he waste your time? He was living in your house. If you didn't think he was taking the relationship seriously, you should have known that. You're buying him a bunch of stuff. What is he? Listen, this guy is living in her house. She's buying him a bunch of stuff, but you still don't have a commitment from him to the point to where you think he's wasting your time?
What you mean? I said respectfully. Because I said I didn't want to beat you up.
You want people.
Can I get a bag to put my shit in? Can I get a bag to put my things in?
No.
All right, man. See, you petty shit you doing. That's petty shit. You act like a little girl. You acting like a little girl. Yeah, you act like a little girl. Look at this shit. You cutting tongues on my. No, don't put a back up. Don't put a
Back up.
All right. All right.
You record that.
That's childish shit, man.
That.
That's childish
Y'all
shit.
never see that
That's
bitch
childish.
trying to touch you.
That's childish shit.
He was trying to put his hands
Man,
on
whatever.
you. Y'all
Man. See what I'm saying?
fucking-
Come on, man. That's the type of shit I gotta go through.
It's Sean.
That's the
I'm petty.
really, man.
I'm petty.
Listen, sit up. All right. That's stupid. Listen, you really bleaching my toe. You really bleaching my draw because I won't be with you. See what I'm saying? That's down bad shit.
Whatever.
All right, man.
Whatever.
What that's doing for you, though, son? You act like that's giving you.
Yeah, what is that doing for you?
Whatever.
She gonna cry when he leave. Listen,
Whatever, bro.
listen. She gonna cry when he leave. When he leave the house, she gonna cry. She gotta clean that mess up. She gotta find another dude. Like she really thought she found the one. Moved him in. Like I'm telling you, she's gonna cry when he leaves. Watch. Because she knows she's going to be screwing some other woman while she's sitting at home, probably going to blow his phone up. Because women do stuff like this for show. But what they don't tell you is the fact that these be the same women who be right trying to get back with these dudes. All right? Buying them new stuff, telling them they're sorry on the phone.
You that ain't you mad because I want to be with you. You heard me? You drove because I want to be with you. Son. Man, what the whatever, you know what? All you inner peace. All you inner peace.
Yep. I wanted to play that. Be careful who you bring your energy around, man. But bring around you, as far as your energy is concerned, man. These chicks are crazy. These chicks are nuts, man. Your Western woman is the jealousy. Yeah, she definitely gonna cry when he goes. You know what I'm saying? Listen, I'm gonna take a few phone calls, see what y'all wanna say. Take a few calls. Hold up. I'm gonna take some. I'm not gonna take too many. Let's see if we make the calls quick, hey? I get another cash out. Shout out to the Bronx, Cy Jones. Says for a wonderful night. Thank you, Bronx, Cy Jones. I appreciate the support. All right. All right. Yo, what's up?
Hey, how you doing?
Hey, what's going on? It's Sarah.
Yeah, it's me. I know my voice sounds kind of messed up. I caught a cough from my family, so now I'm the sick one. But yeah, I've been cracking up. I can't stand to see a grown man begging on his knees like a dog, like, oh baby, please, can I get my clothes? Can I get this? No, I'm sorry. I hate to see that. I like to see a man be like, all right, I mean, you could burn those up. I have money. I have my own place. I have my own car.
Right.
Like, you're not her son. Like, like, what are you doing? Oh my God. Yeah, she acted like he's a teenager. Oh, Mom, can I get $20 for this? Like, he acted like he got in trouble, and she destroyed the PS5. Like,
right.
What are you doing?
Yeah.
Like, he sound like he in his 30s. Like, you sound like a grown man who can have your own life. Mm-hmm. It's really not that hard. Like, you see me, I'm still in college, but it's not that hard to get yourself a job. You got jobs just left and right. They begging people to work. Like, you got jobs offering you free phones, free this, free that, just to work. They offering you shifts. They offering you starting pay that can help you start a life. And you got you got some people out here. They just don't want to do it. Like it's not going to be easy. Yeah. Nobody gives you free money without something in return. That's why I don't accept stuff from people, because it's like, I don't know what you got going on, and I don't know what you think I'm about to do for you, but I'm not about to get involved. You know what I mean? Like, I'd rather go work for my money. Like, it's not that hard to grasp, but you got some of these people who they get it up too easy. Like, you got these people, they just asking for it. Like, y'all need to stop. Y'all need to stop letting these goofy males talking about some, oh yeah, baby, I'll give you the best sex of your life. I'll give you the best night. No, I don't care how good it is. Come on now. It can't be that good.
Yeah, and that's the thing, like these chicks, like these guys, like they know they can live off these women because they understand the modern woman. The modern woman wants to be the provider. Okay? And these guys know that and they play to that. And these women, that's what these women want. These guys become that. And they get comfortable.
Do you know how much energy it takes to work a 12-hour shift, come back home, you tired, and you gotta come home.
You're a little muffled. Sarah, you're a little muffled.
Oh my bad. Yeah, what was I saying? Yeah, you know how hard it is to work a 12-hour shift? You come home, you tired, you gotta take care of a grown-ass ninja, like what? People got enough problems out here.
But they be choosing to do it though.
That's crazy to me.
Yeah.
I've never seen females that desperate. I mean, come on now. You got some decent guys out here, and like these guys they're everywhere. All you have to do is look the right places. Don't.
They're lazy. They're lazy daters. They don't want to look.
Oh my God.
They're like, oh well, they find him attractive. He's broke. He needs some place to stay. That's what they comfortable in that, man. I don't know how they do it. And then they want to take courses about femininity. And it's like, well, look at your life. Your life is nothing feminine about your life.
Yeah, it's sad. I mean, she can change up her image if she chooses to. Stop wearing them goofy bonnets. You look ghetto. Stop wearing them. I don't know what she was wearing, but it made her chicken thigh leg look like a 4-piece from motherfucking KFC. That's all that reminded me of. And she needed to change her attitude, okay? That's where it starts. If you change your attitude, what you put out there is what you're going to attract. Right. Nobody wants to deal with somebody who's difficult all the time, being ghetto. And she needed to pick better. It just is what it is. And these dudes, they need to do better too. Like, don't you feel ashamed as a man being taken care of by a grown woman and you a grown man? Like, that don't make no sense to me. But I guess you gotta get it how you live out here, you know? So that's all I have to say. But I'm gonna pray for y'all, because drugs and stuff like that are really a disease in this community, and people out here losing their minds. So all we gotta do is pray. You know, maybe one day we'll get better.
Now
you know,
they need God. I told a lot of these people need God. You know, they don't think they do.
No, I'm just capping. That's free entertainment for me. But yeah, for real though, y'all get together.
Yeah.
All right, Jay, I'm gonna let you go.
All right. Okay, sir. All right. Appreciate the call though, okay?
All right, Jay.
All right, well, shout out to Sarah Lou to call in. Yeah, man, I don't get how, you know, these women complain about femininity and how, you know, men do this and that to them. But, you know, you date nothing but broke ass men who live in your house. Like, first off, let's stop dating men that have to live with you. Okay. Let's start there. Let's start with, you know, you dating a man that has his own place to stay. You're live with Jay the Black. What's going on?
What's up, Jay? How you doing, man?
I'm doing good, man. What's going on?
Who that Doodie little FTNBae case, man. That was an energy drainer, wasn't it?
Yeah, man, because she's still going at it, and it's like, what are you fighting for? You should be, you know, trying to get your son, you know, some help. But instead, you're trying to fight a battle that you're losing.
Right, and you know, I'm not gonna, you know, I'm gonna keep it short, but I'm not gonna go in, but I'm gonna speak my piece. You know,
okay.
I've been following the story close. I know all about Doodie Lou. I know all about, you know, OTF. I know all about FTNBae, but a live stream ago, you mentioned when Mr. David Carroll, God bless his soul, when he passed away, you could just see the depth of despair a lot of these black women have descended into, the day. And when I hear FTNBae talk, and I'm gonna just keep it a buck, she reminds a lot of these females. A lot of these females don't like themselves, man. They don't like themselves. They're remorseful and regretful because they had kids, and they're blaming everybody else for the fact that they have an inability to choose good men. They don't like good men. And I think the reason why, I believe strong the reason why women like her do the false rape allegations against dudes like Doodie Lowe, because I think Doodie Lowe reminds her, and even her child's father. Her child's father's in prison right now because she did a false allegation on him. But that's a story for another day. But yeah, he's in prison for that right now. But I believe she looks at men like Doodie Lowe and the child's father. I believe they remind her of the man that broke her father, that broke her mother and her heart.
Yeah.
And I believe she's projecting. When these women, when they call men names and they do this, that, and the third, they're projecting. And I just want to say this. I think there's a rift between black men and black women that I just don't know. For one, the internet's not gonna, these divestors and these people, they're not making it any better. There's just a massive scar on the relationship between black men and black women. And the question I have for you to ask is, what's the future for dating in the black community?
What do I think is the future of the black community?
The future of dating in the black community.
Future of dating. Well, I think black people are still going to date each other. I just think that you're starting to see where some people are expanding out and doing, dating others. But I do think there's still going to be a strong amount of black people who still date each other. I just think that we're becoming more and more separate due to this competitive nature that black women have with black men, and the fact that the single, like, these women are becoming more and more single, which is, I think, causing it to seem like it's a rift. But I just think you have a lot of disgruntled people, especially a lot of disgruntled women who are a very vocal group of people. So I just think that it's only gonna people are only gonna divide even more if they don't understand where they're at and the changes that need to be made.
Right, and I'm gonna leave you with this, Jay. I love black women because I believe a lot of them love us, but I believe that it's gonna take us all coming together and understanding that there is faults on both sides. But I just believe that a lot of these black women, especially the ones who aren't messed up like FTNBae, I believe they need to come forward and start speaking on the hypocrisy and the just misguidance of a lot of these women. But shout out to you. God bless you. Your live streams are great. Your content is great. Hopefully, going through the rest of my college and professional career, I can develop more watching your content. But thank you so much, man.
Thank you, bro. I appreciate it. All right. Thanks for the call, then.
All right. Thank you.
All right. All right. Okay. All right. That's good, Sean. Listen, black people are still going to date each other, still going to marry each other. I just think that the single numbers, the numbers of people being more single are starting to grow. And I think it has a lot to do with the way society is. Women want power, and they want, what's funny? Caucasian women want power as in like financial, business power. Black women want relationship power. They want relationship power, and they're willing to make a fool of themselves in order to get the relationship power. Because you still got women who will be Caucasian and feminists and still be married with a family. you know? But you got these melanated women who are feminists and they just hate men. And they just try to mask it with, you know, oh, I just like men with this type of standard. You know, you're full of shit, man. But listen, if there's any women that want to trick off on me, I appreciate that. Hit that Cash App. Hit that PayPal. Sign up to the Patreon. You can trick off as much money as you can on the platform, on me. You can do that. I love when women trick on me. Nothing wrong with that whatsoever. Okay? If you're a woman and you like tricking, because y'all know these women love tricking their money off. Trick your money off. Why not? You know, I know y'all love it, so, you know, why am I going to step in the way of that? You know, that would be very misogynist of me. I'd be a misogynist to sit up here and say y'all can't spend your money on men and you know, bless men. If y'all, again, you want to trick your money off on me, I appreciate that. Because y'all love to do it, so can't say that that's not what y'all don't like doing. I mean, y'all love it, so I'm just letting you know. Hit that Cash App. Hit that PayPal. Sign up to the Patreon, people. I do appreciate that, man. All right. Charm says, Jaye worth the tricking. That's what I'm saying, man. Hold up. Oh. But yeah, man. I think that's it for the call. That's all I have to say, man. That's it, man. I appreciate y'all being here. Shout out to y'all. Moderators and channel members. Patrons.
My tricking to you rolling on the floor, laughing, rolling on the floor, laughing, rolling on the floor, laughing.
Shout out to Amaj Alex with the tricking on me. Appreciate that. Tricking off some money on me. Shout out to Amaj. That's what I'm talking about. See, that's what I'm talking about, people. I'm talking about. You know, I'm all about equality. Y'all know they talk about, you know, men, you know, tricking off and spending money on women. And, you know, I mean, let women do the same with men. Why not? You know, it's all about being equal. It's all about being equal. I'm all for it. So, appreciate y'all being here. Shout out to y'all. Like the stream. All right. Make sure y'all go check out the video I posted today. I've been on it with the commentary lately. Well, let me say this too about do I have another video to show? No, I don't think I have no more video to show. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, what I was gonna say. Oh yeah, man. Yeah, stay away from energy vampires type women and men too, but people that they just suck, man. They're terrible people. You know, like this FTNBae person. Like, you can just tell that this person is a burden on anybody and everybody. You know, don't matter. It's a burden on everybody. All right. But yeah, man. I think that's everything. Follow me on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram to get notified when I go live. I'd appreciate that too. And like the stream once on your way out. And I'll see y'all next one, all right? Y'all take care, okay? Last schedule, I'm going to do another live stream very soon. We're going to do call-ins. But that's it for right now, man. I appreciate y'all being here, man. Hopefully y'all have a good weekend. Y'all had a good week and have a good weekend. And I'll be back for another live stream later. All right, y'all take care.